batsman has crisply cut it through the offside. That's 4, off the mark in style. The bails are off. That was a fantastic delivery right through the gate. Batsman's streak with the bat comes to an end after a score of... Takes the inside edge and almost crashes into the stumps. Off the mark with a boundary. Interesting field change here. They're trying to plug those gaps. Smashes it. That's gone for 4 as well. Off the inside edge. Lucky that it didn't strike the stumps. Another boundary. That's 3 and 3. Inexpensive over there. The bowler would be disappointed. It's a solid push right out of the middle. Finds the boundary and batsman is off the mark. It's up in the air. That will be another boundary. Fielding changes are done. Up and away, that's a biggie. Batsman is just toying with the field now. Changes are done to the fielding. What a shot. That's gone for 6 as well. The bowler will want to forget that over quickly. The batsman has neatly cut it, steering the ball to the offside. Great awareness from the batsman, took advantage of the field change. In the air. That's 4 more for the batsman. Batsman has forced a change in the field. It's gone miles up in the air. Three fours of the last 3 deliveries. 12 runs coming off it already. This is going to be a big one. Bowled, what a beauty. Batsman's score with this bat is 23. That was just a push from the batsman. Batsman is just toying with the field now. The ball is high up in the air. It's anyone's call. Another boundary for the batsman. Fielding has been updated. That's a mistimed shot, not the connection he was looking for. That's 3 and 3. 12 runs coming off it already. This is going to be a big one. Batsman slashes hard but gets a top edge. Another boundary. Batsman is on a roll. It's high up in the air. That's another one racing away to the fence. Yet another expensive over-fielding team struggling to contain the run flow. Plays it down the leg side. Great awareness from the batsman. Took advantage of the field change. A big heave, the ball is soaring in the air. 30-run milestone has been reached, time to raise the bat. Changes to the fielding now, trying to contain the run flow. That's a cracking shot. Batsman is just toying with the field now. Turning out to be another great over for the batsman. What a stroke. Consecutive sixes for the batsman. An expensive over. Batsman continues on his merry way. There's a field change. Fielders being moved around. Batsman slash that ball. Make it 3. 8 runs coming off it already. This is going to be a big one. Really hit that hard. That's 50 for the batsman. Time to raise the bat. Interesting field change here. They're trying to plug those gaps. That's played gently by the batsman. Great awareness from the batsman. Took advantage of the field change. Fielding changes are done. Terrific strike from the batsman. Batsman is just toying with the field now. 8 runs coming off it already. This is going to be a big one. It's a clean strike. Batsman clears the boundary again. Changes are done to the fielding. And he's bowled him. The stumps are shattered. Batsman loses the bat after a score of 67. New bat comes into play. Batsman whips it powerfully. Clears the boundary, gets off the mark. Bowler managed to keep the batsman silent so far. Soft touch right out of the middle of the bat. Great awareness from the batsman. Took advantage of the field change. That's a tremendous strike. The ball flew off the bat. Back-to-back boundaries for the batsman. Straight long off is brought to long off. Shot, that's put away with ease. Batsman is just toying with the field now. Bowler struggling to keep it tight, turning out to be an expensive over. Couldn't time it properly. That's not too far from the bowler. It's gone through the fielder. He's edged it, a streaky shot for 4. Another great over for the batsman. Worrying signs for the fielding team. A meek push by the batsman. Almost a catch for the bowler. Great awareness from the batsman. Took advantage of the field change. Solid. That was such a lovely sound of the bat. That's 30 runs with this bat. It's been a good knock. Batsman has forced a change in the field. Turns it down the leg side. That has drifted in by a lot. Gone. The batsman has dragged the ball back onto his stumps. This batsman now plays with a new bat. That's gone in the air. That will be 4 and batsman is off the mark. It has been an interesting over. That's a gentle push from the batsman. That's a well-deserved half-century. Batsman gently taps the ball. Consecutive boundaries for the batsman. Straight long off. Has been moved to wide long off. Batsman thrashed the ball hard. Batsman is just toying with the field now. Batsman continues to dominate. Been a costly over so far. That's a stunning shot. That's gone for 6 again. Fielding has been updated. And that's a gentle push. Great awareness from the batsman. Took advantage of the field change. Gone up. Batsman is just toying with the field now. Changes to the fielding now, trying to contain the run flow. Batsman pushes it gently, perfectly behind the ball. Great awareness from the batsman. Took advantage of the field change. Dragged onto the stumps. Consecutive 4s for the batsman. That was pushed tamely by the batsman. Another 1-3 on the trot. There's a field change, fielders being moved around. That's hit with tremendous power. Batsman is just toying with the field now. Turning out to be another great over for the batsman. Batsman smashed that ball. First milestone for the batsman. Total score is 30. Time to raise the bat. What a sight for the bowler. The ball crashes into the stumps. Now that's a stunning delivery. Drifted away a lot. Batsman. Inside edge, the bails stay put. A lucky edge, that's a 4. Interesting field change here. They're trying to plug those gaps. This has gone up. That was close to the fielder. And again, the same result. He's lofted it, the ball is sky high. Fielder has dropped a sitter. 3 boundaries so far. 8 runs coming off it already. This is going to be a big one. Cover is brought to extra cover. Top quality strike by the batsman. And that's a magnificent century. The batsman has been in sublime form today. Expensive over. Batsman looking to get ahead. Fielding changes are done. Up in the air. For a moment, that looked like a catch. It's not a convincing shot from the batsman, but he will take it. Batsman absolutely trashed the ball. That's gone for a 6, a pretty big one too. 10 runs coming off it already. This is going to be a big one. Changes are done to the fielding. That's a glorious shot. Whoa, 2 6s in a row. That's a terrific shot. Great awareness from the batsman. Took advantage of the field change. That has been hammered. That's another 6. Extra cover has been moved to cover. What a shot. 30 runs and counting. Batsmen should look to keep up the good work. That's a cracking shot. He's done it again. 4 balls, 4 6s. This is extraordinary batting. That's a costly over. Bowler just couldn't find the... That's in the air. He's got a thick edge on that, but it's flown past the fielders for a 4. What a lucky break. What a stroke. That's a colossal hit. Disappeared into the stands. He's just nudged it into the leg side. Edge and it's flown away. 4 runs. Bowler seems to be struggling to contain the batsman.